Good morning, students. So in today's class, again we'll do our grammar portion, and today we are going to do tense. Okay. All of you have heard this name very often, tense, right? So what is tense, and why we study tense in English? Okay, why we give so importance to tense in English? So today, first we'll define tense. What is tense, and what is the importance of tense? First we'll discuss that. Okay. So first of all, what is tense? Okay. So whenever we do any action, that action should occurs in past, or we do it in future, present, or we plan it for future. Okay. If we'll talk about any work, either we have already done it in our past, or we are planning it for our future, or we are doing it in our present time. Okay, so this is all about the tense. Tense tells us the time of action. Okay, I'm making it short. Tense tells us about the time of action. So see, if I talk about tense, what is tense? In easy language you can understand it as tense tells us about the time of action. Okay. Now the time of action doesn't mean 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. No. Time of action means either that work has already been done in the past, or it is going on in present time, or it is being planned for future. Okay. According to tense, there are only 3 times: present, past and future. And these 3 times are categorized as types of tense. Okay. So if you will define tense, what you can say? Tense is the form of verb that tells us about the time of action. Tense is the form of verb that tells us about the time of action. Okay? By seeing the verb of the sentence, or by seeing the form of the verb of the sentence, you can identify the tense of the sentence. Okay? So in short, you can say that tense is directly related to verb. Okay? By seeing the form of verb, by seeing the verb, we can tell about the time of action. For example, if I am giving you some example, he eats. Okay, he ate. He will eat. These are the 3 sentences. He eats, he ate, and he will eat. Okay, so in these 3 sentences, if I'll tell you to find the tense, so first of all, what you have to find? To find the tense, first you have to find the verb. Okay, and as I discussed in previous classes, that verb is any action word. Okay, so here, what is the verb in all the 3 sentences? In first sentence, the verb is eats. In second sentence, the verb is ate. And in third sentence, the verb is will eat. Okay, so by seeing these 3 words, you can say that he eats is present tense, he ate is past tense, and he will eat is future tense. Okay, so what I said you about the tense? Tense is the form of verb that tells us about the time of action. By seeing the verb, only you can tell about the tense. Okay, so if I talk about the definition, let's see the definition here. Tense is the form of verb. Tense is the form of verb that tells us about the time of action. Time of action. Okay? So what are the 2 important things? It is the form of verb, and it tells us at the time of action. Okay, means in short you can say that to identify tense, it is very important to identify verb, and it is very important to identify the form of verb. Okay, now one by one we will discuss all these 3 topics in detail. Okay, so today the first topic which I discussed is what is tense. So you can say the tense is the form of verb that tells us about the time of action. And second thing I just discussed with you right now, that why we study tense. Okay, why we give importance to tense. So basically to write anything in English, okay, whether you're writing any story, letter or anything, whatever you're writing, you're making sentences, anything, okay, it is very important to write it with correct tense, okay, because if there will be mistake in any tense, if there will be mistake in time, the meaning will change. Okay, like if I want to talk about something that I had done yesterday, so which tense I will use? Obviously I will use past tense. Okay, now if I have done that work yesterday and if I say that I am eating now, okay, I am eating, I'll say, and I have done this work yesterday, so the meaning is changing completely. So if we will not pay attention on tense, or if we will make the sentence irrelevant to tense, then the meaning of sentence will change and it will make the sentence incorrect. Okay, so to make the sentence grammatically correct, to make the sentence completely meaningful according to with respect to time, we use that tense. Okay, now we will discuss all these three tense, present, past and future in detail. Present tense means the work which is going on in our present time. Okay, we will see where we use present tense. Past tense means the work which we had already done in our past, and future tense means the work which we are action which we are planning it for our future. We have not done it till now, we are planning it for our future, that is called future tense. So today in our class we will first discuss the present tense. What is present tense? So present tense basically means the action which is going on in present time or which occurs at the time of speaking. Okay, like I am speaking right now, so what I will say, I am teaching, right? If you are listening it right now, what you will say, that I am listening. Okay, so if we talk about the action, or if we talk about any work that is going on in present time, or that we had done in present time, or we are doing in present time, that is called present tense. Now present tense is also further classified in 4 groups. So let's see here what are the 4 groups. Present tense is also further classified in 4 groups. So what are these 4 groups? If I talk about present tense, first part is simple present. Simple present. Second type of present tense is present continuous. Third is present perfect. And fourth one is present perfect continuous. Okay, present tense means whatever action is going on, whatever action has just completed, or whatever action that we are talking about the present time. Okay, like if I talk about today's I came to school, then I'm teaching you right now. Okay, after this I'll give you assignments. So these are all the actions that is going on in present time, and if I'll talk about all these actions, I'll use present tense. And present tense is basically categorized in 4 different parts, that is simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. So one by one we will see where we use these tenses. Okay, it is not like you can use any tense anywhere. No, every tense is used in its specified place. Okay, so first we will see simple present tense. Where we use simple present tense, what is the structure of simple present tense? First we will talk about simple present tense. So I am writing here simple present tense. Simple present tense. Okay, now simple present tense, if I talk about the structure, what you can say, subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. This is the simple form. Okay, subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. Now, subject, you know very well about whom we talk in the sentence. Object, you know very well. Now, verb plus S or ES. What does this mean? Verb plus S or ES means, when I was teaching you subject verb agreement, there I said you that if the subject is singular, it will take singular verb with it, and there I gave you example. He eats. Okay, he is singular, so it has taken singular verb with it. If I write they, then you will write they eat. Okay, so this is V1 plus S. So whenever we add V1 plus S or ES, it becomes singular, and whenever we leave just V1, that is plural form of the verb. Okay, so if the subject is singular, we will use V1 plus S or ES. If the subject is plural, we will not use V1 plus S or ES. We will just simply use V1 because V1 plus S or ES makes the verb singular. Okay. Now, where we use the simple present tense? What are the places where we use this tense? So first, if I'll talk about simple present tense, if we talk about any regular action, okay, any regular action like I go to school. Every day I go to school. This is my regular action. Okay. I eat breakfast in the morning. This is my regular action. Okay. If I'll talk about Sita likes to dance. This is her habit. Okay. Sita likes to dance. Sita wakes up late in the morning. Okay. So whenever we talk about any regular action, whenever we talk about any habit, habitual action, or whenever we talk about any universal truth. Universal truth means the truth which cannot be denied, which cannot be changed. For example, if I say the earth revolves around the sun. This is universal truth and you cannot change this truth, so you will use simple present tense here. Okay. Now if I talk about truth, that the star shines in the sky. This is a universal truth and you cannot change it. Okay, so what are the 4 places where we use simple present tense? First, if we want to talk about any regular action. Second, if we talk about any habitual action, that is regular habit. If we talk about universal truth, and if we talk about any fact, okay, any fact that cannot be changed. Like 2 and 2 makes 4. 2 and 2 makes 4 is a fact and you cannot change it. Okay, so in these cases we use simple present tense. Okay, now let's move on to present continuous. So if I talk about the structure of present continuous, see the structure. Present continuous tense. By seeing the word continuous, you can understand that here we are going to talk about the action that is continuing at the time of speaking. Okay, like I am speaking right now, and at the time of speaking, what am I doing? I am teaching you, right? So we use continuous tense when the action is going on at the time of speaking. So if I talk about the structure, see the structure here. Subject plus V1 plus subject plus is am are plus V1 plus ing plus object. Okay. Now subject and object is same. Now what is the difference here? We will use is am are plus V1 plus ing. Okay, like I am teaching. Okay, I will just say example. I am teaching. In this, I am teaching English. Okay, in this, I is the subject. I have used helping verb am. After that, I have used V1 plus ing, and after that, there is object. Okay, so this is the action which is continuing at the time of speaking. At the time of speaking, I am teaching, I am writing. Okay, the boy is playing. They are running. Whatever actions will continue at the time of speaking, we use their continuous tense. Okay, so this was all about in today's class. Next, rest 2 tenses, present perfect and present perfect continuous. We'll deal with it in next class.
इनका पदचाप